Alright, Luca. Luca? 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 Luca, why are you not responding to your name?
Call me Stavros.
What?
Stavros.
You want me to call you Stavros?
Yep.
Luca, Stavros, you've been in Greece for like a week. What are you going to do next? Start eating olives? You don't even like olives. And what are you reading? Yep, a Greek islands book. Well done.
Nice.
Just yogurt in a glass, so... And that's Roman dress, not even Greek. Good morning and welcome to another video, and it's a little bit windy, but I thought I'd come up here anyway because it's freaking sick, right? Like, check out those views, that's outrageous. We're in Greece still. If you haven't watched the last video and you don't know why I'm in Greece, then go and watch that because it's a good video. Apologies, by the way, for the lack of a midweek video, but I don't know, I was going to make one and then I thought, nah, and so I didn't, but I'm here now, right? So just be grateful, yeah? If you want, I keep saying this, if you want to see like more of me, if you want to see like daily action, then go and follow me on Instagram because I post on there like every day and I post on my stories like multiple times throughout the day. So I'll put a link at the top of my description to my Instagram. There is no excuse. Go and follow me now at Mattdoesfitness. You will not regret it. But as far as today goes, Luca is bumming around. Luca, what are you doing? Luca?
I am the cushion.
Sitting on the chair? On the cushion, cool bro. Luca like is obsessed with just like completing tasks. So for example, a staircase, he will just climb a staircase like up and down happily for a good 30 minutes. Like he's pretty intense in that respect. Yeah, as far as today goes, we're going to, it should be good because we're going to go to a place like south of the island. So we're on Antiparos, we're like quite north. We're going to go head down to the bottom of the island where it's a bit more sheltered, and I believe that I've been promised there are jumping in, like sick jumping in bits, so that should be good. I'll bring the GoPro, hopefully get some good action. As far as food goes for the day, I've been enjoying food over this the last kind of week. It's just been nice not having to force feed myself. There's been some awesome food. I've been eating all kinds of good stuff, so that should continue today. I think we're gonna get breakfast when we get to the place, but because I'm an absolute lad, I'll probably get like a little kind of first breakfast to get me going before we get there, but I'll keep you updated probably in about 2 seconds. And as promised, the update is now. Like, it's been probably about 13 seconds since I last spoke to you, and I'm having the first breakfast because I don't think it's too far away, but I think it's going to be like half an hour away, and by the time we get there and everyone gets out and we find a place and we get breakfast, it's going to be a while. So my tip to you, if you are like a bit of a fat mess like me, if you're going somewhere, just get food first, and it's like food in the bank and you can relax a bit, you know. So my first breakfast is cornflakes, which like, it's the most pointless food type in the world, up there with like, I don't know, like, I can't think of anything else that's on this level. It's like, what's the point? It's like what old men is. Like, if you're going to eat cornflakes, you might as well just blindfold yourself and live in a shed for your life because it's just so bland and like non-existent. Like, what is happening there? This is peach, I said it before, I said it last week, this is peach iced tea, or peach tea flavour, impact whey from my protein. Use the link in my description. I'm telling you now, this is the best impact whey, this is the best protein flavour I've ever tried. I've tried a lot of flavours, so I definitely recommend it. Is my camera wonky? It feels like it's a bit wonky to me. Yeah, so if you want to get some protein, definitely get that. Along with the cereal, to make it slightly more exciting, I've got some Oreos. This is the classic breakfast of choice over the holiday because we have loads of Oreos and they're nice. I'm just eating them all I'm putting out. The double stuffed Oreos are way better than standard Oreos. I've also got my classic morning combination of, that is an alpha male, which is like a multivitamin, that's glucosamine, and that's omega-3, I believe. Having them with a coffee, and by the way, for all the questions I get asked about this, yes, I do bring protein on holiday. Like, I just bring a bag of it. Like, that looks very suspicious. Like, I've been watching lots of Power recently, and when I packed this in my bag, I was convinced I was going to get cavity searched at the airport, but no one even mentioned it. So, if you're wondering, yes, you can bring protein on holiday, and it's like fine. I've always brought it away with me. I must have brought it away on like 50 holidays. I've never been stopped. I've never had it be an issue. So just go for it. Yeah, I'm going to eat this delicious. So flavoursome. Delicious cereal, and then I'll probably catch up with you maybe at some point on the journey. We are headed to the beach on a quad bike. Absolute scenes. How good is this view? And by the way, quad bikes are so much more fun than cars. Like, if I, whoa, says at the helm. If I didn't live in a town full of like 85-year-olds, I would definitely buy a quad bike because they're freaking sick. Right, we're gonna enjoy the scenery, get to the beach, and then I'll catch up with you there. We made it to the breakfast location, thank the Lord. And breakfast is as follows. We've got like it was marketed as like the big breakfast, and what the light, it's not that big, but it's pretty decent. So it's like cheese and bacon and then egg and then tomato in a sandwich essentially. And I've got a pretty sick looking orange juice, and I've got a coffee. So yeah, probably eating my breakfast now. Okay, breakfast is done. It was good, to be fair, but also quite small. Which backs up what I was saying earlier on. But again, the breakfast part one. Before we go anywhere. Oh my god, I think I'm choking on some orange juice. So, we're going to hang here for a bit longer, have coffee and stuff, and then probably go and do some beach things. Oh my god, how embarrassing. Right, we're on the beach. It's pretty sick, as are most things we've encountered on this holiday. We've booked a boat trip which we're going to do shortly, which is going to be awesome. I'll talk more about that a little closer to the time, but for now I'm going to quickly chat to you about how much I'm freaking loving food. Like it's so funny, like my channel, I guess, is a big focus on food, right? And like, as a person, most people that know me would say like I'm a big food fan, like I love food, right? That's always been the case. The irony is, where I've been bulking, I've cut a bit, but I've predominantly been bulking for like most of the last 3-4 years, I guess. For large periods of that, I haven't really enjoyed food because, like, it's human nature, right? When you have to eat food, it's not as fun. Like the second anything, I guess, you know, like when anything becomes a job, it's not as fun because you know you have to do it. As soon as someone tells you, or you know in your mind, something has to be done, the novelty, the appeal is kind of not as great as it was. The same for cutting, and obviously when you're cutting, like, when you're in a bulk and you have to eat food, you think, oh, a cut's going to be so nice, like not having to eat food. But again, after a while, when a cut, when you know you can't eat certain things, your body wants them. Like again, it's human nature. If you can't have something, you want it, and so again, it's not as enjoyable. So at the moment, and hopefully just for the foreseeable future and forever, I'm just going to be like maintaining and therefore enjoying food a lot more. Like the last kind of 4 or 5 days, particularly, oh my god, my camera is on the precipice of falling over. Particularly, yeah, basically during this holiday where I've not been bulking, it's just been so much better. Like I've been enjoying even meals that I wouldn't normally, like, you know, I had like lamb souvlaki last night, which is just lamb and chips. Like it's good, you know, normally it would be alright, but it was friggin' awesome just because, like, ordinarily I would have had to eat that, I would have had to order something else, then get a massive dessert and get all the calories, and last night I could just have that, I had an ice cream and that was it, and it was like so much more enjoyable knowing that I was eating it like through choice. Now moving forwards, I plan to, I'm not going to track my calories because I'm good at estimating. I might track, say, once every couple of weeks just out of interest, but I'll probably be hovering around 5,000 calories a day, I would imagine, and that seems to be the number that kind of keeps my body weight pretty much level. And yeah, I'm hoping that'll be enough just to kind of, yeah, maintain my body weight pretty much for the rest of my life until I'm like a weaselly old man, at which point I'll be in the future and I'll be able to get some kind of like robotic suit, and therefore eating won't even be necessary because you'll just probably get some kind of injection or like a tablet that just supplies the calories and the nutrients you need. But yeah, that was a weird tangent. Let's go and do some fun beach stuff. Newsflash, I've just seen a sick pier over there that I can almost certainly jump in off. 3, 2, 1. Right, come closer. This is going to be so sick. Come closer, Steph. This way.
See if you can make it.
Okay. Can't even see where you are. Put your hands up.
Okay.
Woo! Okay. Let's go and get some lunch. And lunch is here. So this is like a variety of pies and pastries. So that is like a hat. Oh my god. So that is a ham and sand and tomato pie. Then this looks pretty sick. It's like a massive sausage roll. So it's big. So out of 10, how many big marks would you give that?
6.
6? Oh, we've got high standards. Jesus. And then a couple of other cool ones. We've got like some sandwiches, cheese and ham sandwiches. So, ow, I'm going to have the sausage roll and give you a quick sausage roll review. I haven't actually bitten any sausage yet, good.
This is a frankfurter. Pastry.
Like a bite?
Yeah, 'cause you liked the sausage roll, didn't you?
Oh look, you've got
Come on, Kofi, you can have a bite. Would you like a bit of Kofi? Yeah?
Sausage roll. Yeah, sausage roll.
Sausage roll. Oh.
You're going to fight the scavengers off
Yeah.
the week.
So we'll eat lunch, get some solid cows in, and then it'll be time for the boat trip. So obviously I'll switch over to the GoPro for the boat trip, do some sick stuff. Catch you then. That was sick. I definitely overused the word sick, but in that case it was more than warranted. If anything, I need a better word than sick because it was so freaking good. Yeah, loved it. We're now hanging out at the house. I've got some Toblerone, pretty random, but it's good. Probably had Toblerone like 3 times in my life. It's one of those things that's like good, but I mean, how often are you going to eat a Toblerone? It's not exactly the most plentiful, like readily available thing, you know. And then some of these just like ready salted standard crisps. Get some more cows in here. We're going to hang out at the house, probably play some Monopoly Deal. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd know that's like a sick card game I'm playing at the moment. It's very, very good. If you haven't played it before, definitely recommend it in any kind of like family / friend gathering where you want to just do something to like waste a bit of time. Monopoly Deal is very, very fun, very easy, and you can just, it's like a little box so you can just carry it around with you. Play some of that. Then I imagine I'll have a shower, and then we'll organise some kind of dinner. I've showered, I'm clean, which is typically the result of a shower, unless you're terrible at showering or you shower with like mud, in which case you're dirtier than when you started.
Lewis Lip.
What? Mud bath.
Like Lewis Lip.
There's a little Suits reference there. Speaking of Suits references, that's not a Suits reference, but Sick Glasses says, where are they from?
Thanks.
Where are they from?
That has forced me to wear them.
Where are they from?
Your cupboard.
Soul Panda. Link in description. Matt 10 for 10% off. Speaking of links, this is not a link at all, but I thought I'd just say that. Hey lads, what are you up to in there, guys? Luca, just hanging out in your buggy?
Yeah.
Cool, bro. So we're heading to some kind of dinner location, probably somewhere down there on the seafront. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure we're right outside the restaurant. Sick! Let's go in and see what's cracking. I believe it's like a, I mean, I imagine it's fish based because we're by the sea, that tends to be the case. Let's order some food. And the transition is ruined, thanks a lot. Restaurant starts. So, the food is here, or the first part of the food at least. Thanks, Laws. So, we've got, this is like a staple of the holiday, saganaki. Again, it's just like fried, like essentially halloumi, but it's slightly different to halloumi, like the local cheese. We've got chips, we've got, what are these? Says, what are these? Ollie, what are these? It's just like fried, okay, zucchini, so like fried courgette, more chips, octopus. I literally cannot get enough octopus. So nice. The best bit about it is the texture. It's so absolutely delicious. I'd eat that every day if I could. Then we've got sausages, like a third of a sausage. Salad. I might order some more octopus actually, it's so good. Some more sausages, Greek salad, and then there's like more, there's more coming in there. Okay, so I'll eat this and then I'll show you when the like main courses come. Starter is done, main course is up, and we have a variety of things. Starting with this, which I believe is a massive goose leg.
Oven baked chicken.
Oven baked chicken leg. Potato, like lemon potatoes, and then like meatballs.
Yeah.
in some kind of Greek-focused tomato sauce. These chips are the best chips I've had so far before. Let's put them out there. The chips are sick. This place.
Chip sauce might be much better.
No way, these are crispy. These are like Burger King chips versus McDonald's last night. Ollie's a bit of a hobo. He likes greasy, slimy chips. I like the authentic thing. What's that? Lentil soup. Nice. And then moussaka.
Ooh, say it again.
Sick cranks. Right, eat this and then, I don't know, see where the night takes us.
Yeah. 10 minutes.
Update. So, finished dinner, it was awesome. The girls have now gone off to go shopping, left the lads by themselves, so we're going to head back with the boys, put them to bed. In the meantime, I'm eating what is probably in my top 3 ice creams of all time. I've had it 3 days in a row now. Nutella flavoured ice cream from a place called Vicky's, and it's freaking sick. So I'm going to have this before it melts. Probably see you back at home. And that head transition, aka the best transition, aka the grease transition, is going to conclude today's video because I've got lots of editing and lots of check-ins to get done and it's already quite late. Yeah, so I guess the next time you'll see me will be back in the UK, back at home, unless you are committed / weird enough to come out and find me here, in which case that's impressive and equally disturbing, so probably just don't do that. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you tomorrow.